Yo boys, I just wanted to give some background context before you watch this video so it makes sense. If you watch one of my older videos, there's 3 honest lessons from a business owner in 2024. And if you look through all of my old content, the day in the lives and the militant talks, where I'm kind of just expressing how I'm feeling, where I'm up to with my business, all that kind of stuff, and sharing anything that's been helping me with you guys. That's where I kind of go into the context of what's been going on. But just so you guys know, obviously I'm Ambassador Amir Khan. I've been running a door-to-door sales agency for about 14 months now, but I started in door-to-door sales nearly 2 years ago. I became top seller in the country, then started my own agency. Things were going amazing. Earning potential, revenue we were generating every week from the agency was exceeding 7 figures. And then nightmare struck. Things went well for a couple months, and then we had a lot of supply constraints in the industry. I was working with some installers that weren't competent at all, and a bunch of our deals were not getting installed. So we were selling boilers and insulation, and it was on a sort of government scheme, and everything's dependent on the funding, right? Everything's dependent on the funding that people get from the guys above and the installer's capacity to be able to be well connected enough and figure out responses and solutions and have enough installers themselves to fulfill the orders. A lot of these installers had a lot of sanctions, a lot of them were dodgy, a lot of them didn't have the capacity to kind of fulfill. And the people that I was working with that had the direct contact with the installers, they just picked the worst ones. And I was a newbie into the industry. I was just good at the sales and marketing. I didn't understand any of this. So everything was kind of a nightmare. And so yeah, me and most of the team were left unpaid for most of the year. Me, because I was just managing everyone and trying to run the business forward, I was making the least money because all of my money was going back into the business. So some weeks I'm making £100, £200 a week, but I always knew that it'd start paying off. And come to January this year, things started paying off. I left them, the old installers we worked with, found better installers. Me and the team moved over, and I took the steps to really start winning. Took the steps to start making a difference, and it's exactly what we did. So a bunch of the leads from last year, obviously some of them have cancelled, some of them, obviously customers are not going to wait forever. Some of them, other installers beat us to it, and a lot of them, well, not a lot of them, but it's only taken me a small proportion of getting the deals through to start making good money. So I've been trying to rescue as many as I can, and me and the guys are starting to get paid in full, alhamdulillah. So if you watch the video and you're seeing, why is this guy knocking doors, he's a business owner, what's he talking about last year, this and that, now you know. I'm just going out to recoup all of those old deals, warm the customers back up, because it's not fair for me to go and tell the reps, all right, you got this deal, you need to go get the customer back, when it's not their fault that their deal didn't install. It was the people who were in charge. So I take responsibility on my part. It was my first year in business. I should have acted quicker, but I'm making amends now. And yeah, you guys were with me for the journey. Yo guys, so I'm headed out to Sheffield today, getting a bunch of the deals sorted from the past year running the sales team. I've done this quite deliberately because I like having my own space. Obviously I love being at home, but can't really lock into the level that I want to. So I've got my own space, gonna smash some content out, and gonna work super hard. We've got a lot to work through. We've got a lot of money on the table, and alhamdulillah, now we're at a point in the agency where we're starting to see good money. Just need to make sure that those weeks are compounding, because I took that time off when I went to Mecca, Medina, and honestly, best experience, but there was 3 weeks where I wasn't increasing the pipeline. So now I need to go hit it hard, make sure the team's still staying good. And I miss Sheffield. We had some of the best days in Sheffield, genuinely. So when we first started, headed on Airbnbs last year with the sales team, we used to go on road trips every week with the team. So it was a house of like 10 guys, all smashing it on the sales, all smashing the gym, hopping in Airbnbs from around the country. Sheffield's where we started, so I always get really nostalgic there. There's some great memories, but gonna go through there. I've just packed everything. I need to go read some Quran now, and then I'll tell you guys with me. I might look at that soup and think, oh, that looks disgusting. Because it looks raunchy, but I've been super ill, and one thing that always helps open my airways up is kind of common sense, but I'll always have chicken sweet corn soup. Genuinely makes a massive difference, so I'm gonna fuel up with this. Have my coffee, that's essential. Got a call in an hour 30. I'm gonna head to Sheffield and start banging these deals for you, so stay tuned. Before I go, I've got a call and I've got to sort out pay. Every single time we do pay for the sales team, there's always some issue. Always some stuff we have to work out, so now I have to stare at this sheet, figure out what's missing, and then add it all up. That's going to be really fun, but not complaining. Money in, that's what we love. Fueling up the Rami rocket with some goods. Just arrived to Sheffield, first house boxed off. I'm about to go run through these houses today, get through them as quick as we can, and then need to smash a gym session, eat good, get everything really into gear. The Airbnb looked quite nice, the one that I booked, on the pictures anyway. It's a nice little studio, looks like should be able to get some good work done. The first house I just knocked on, it's going to be going through, so good news already. And let's get to this money, boys, let's go. I'll try film some of the interactions for you if I can. Give you a bit of a behind the scenes. Bare rejection so far. It turns out when you leave customers alone for a year, they might not be interested in your product. To my surprise, loads of the customers have either had something done or they're not interested anymore. Just a bit of background context. Last year when we were running the sales team, we were putting through loads of deals, breaking records every week, and we should have made serious money. Rep should have been making 6 figures. I was on my way to 7 figures, but then market disruptions and the people we were working with very incompetent, and then nothing got installed. We sell boilers, insulation, that kind of stuff, and they didn't get installed. So now that I'm revisiting them, obviously I get my luck of gold with some of them, but a lot of them no longer interested, or they just they've had something done, which I don't blame them for. Obviously I'm still making good money, alhamdulillah. Things have come into fruition, but got to take the L on a lot of things, and it comes back to my number one lesson in business always, in life, just speed, get things done fast. I should have come up with a solution quicker back then. I should have moved to different installers, different companies to get things done. But you live and learn. You only learn lessons the hard way, the hardest way. I've lost so much money over the past year, but developed myself and my character immensely. So we take the lessons. Now I'm more well equipped to go kill it for the rest of life, but let's see what money we can get. Yeah, you'd have to qualify under one of 3 routes. So this right here is the prime epitome of what we're looking for. It means they've got an old boiler. It means I can get some money from them. Janice here was trying to waste my time. I hit her with the R really, and she kept talking.
Of work, building work and,
really?
and things, and yeah. So anyway, thank you again.
No problem at all. I'm glad to hear that you're very happy with it.
I am. I love it now, especially now the water thing's sorted out. But
headed to Sainsbury's after, made wudu before I had to pray. I needed some spiritual cleansing after today. Oh my gosh. Then the day on the doors was finished, we had to head to the apartment. So it said there's free 24-hour parking outside the Airbnb opposite. This is the only car park I could find. It looks really dooky. Don't know if they close the gates after. I don't know if my car's going to get robbed, but Gotta make do with what we gotta make do. Alright, so we got into the apartment. It's a studio. I thought it'd be a bit bigger, but not the worst settings. Normally when I'm travelling, I'm always with people, and I don't know, I feel a bit more comfortable when I'm with people, which is weird because when I'm actually with people, I like being alone and spending my time alone and working. I just think just having people's presence there is nice. It's like when I first went to Dubai. One second, I'm going to pop you down. Not when I first went to Dubai, but the second time I went to Dubai, at the start of 2024, I felt very lonely when I first got there the first night, and I was like, right, whatever success I get, I need to have my brother and like my family and close friends with me, because all of this success and chasing it is meaningless without them. It's the people you have around you in it that really makes things, and I've got that same realisation now, that all the success you strive for, it's nothing without the people close to you, without good wife or wives, good friends, good family, and this is who you do it for at the end of the day. You do it for your experiences, and so everyone around you is looked after to the highest extent. So yeah, I'm gonna eat, gonna do some training, sort out what I'm doing tomorrow, plan for that, maybe make a bit of content as well, and then yeah, see you guys shortly. Went to grab a quick Nando's because I felt too lonely at the apartment. Alright, so we pretty much rounded up today. I've been to Nando's, I've been on calls with a couple of the boys, one guy from the sales team and then, well, both from the sales team actually. Had a catch up, put a plan on what we're going to do next. And yeah, today is mainly about getting myself back in a super big routine, because after Umrah, I've been all over the place, and obviously I missed my Fajr prayer this morning, which is a big wake up that I need to fix everything. Go to sleep at the right time, wake up at the right time, get everything done again. It's going to fluctuate. I might wake up, I might stay up till like 3 a.m, 4 a.m. when that's the time to pray Fajr, and then sleep after until like 10, 11. And right now, I'm just trying to figure out, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m, 5:30 tomorrow, see how that works, but then once the times go back, then I'll have to reanalyze. But it's really, really, really important just to get that momentum rebuilt, get everything in your life back in order so that you can attack properly, because nothing comes without momentum, nothing comes without you building that self-respect and keeping the promises that you made to yourself. So it's been a decent day in terms of thinking about what I need to do. We got hardly anything today in terms of the sales. Gonna blast through as many as I can this week, get them done as quick as possible. My plan is I want to fulfill all of the old deals from our sales team, because a lot of them didn't install last year. That's at least a good camera. It's at least a good 6 figures worth of money right there. And then we've got the residual income from the existing team coming in. And my plan is, I've been good at door-to-door sales, but I'm planning on building the next venture, because I think anybody getting into sales or just starting your entrepreneurial journey, door-to-door sales is honestly the way to go, because you learn so much about yourself. It's so character building. People are just giving you these rejections. They don't want to speak to you. They don't want to do X, Y, Z. And it's completely commission based. Everything's on your back. So you learn all of them same lessons about business. You learn everything to its core. It's amazing. It's amazing. But I've got some experience in high ticket sales. So I'm thinking I can start kind of going to that direction. And I just like building. I like helping others make money. I like building great systems and great business, and seeing all of the kind of the thing when I can positively impact someone else's life through the kind of coaching or mentorship or whatever it is that I'm helping them with. It really is very satisfying. So I'm looking forward to building this next venture. But yeah, right now got to focus on what's here, on the present, smash out these sales, get this money up, and start attacking. So you guys will see more from me. Inshallah, I want to move to Dubai by the end of this year. I want to really take things up a notch. Got big goals, big dreams, but they're not going to come if you're lazing around and letting others outcompete you. So time to turn it up. Love you, boys.